Hello everyone, this is Jenna from Resell and Ship coming to you from my death pile room, as I like to call it. Most of the things in this room are not listed, and I have, for some reason, an urge to go thrifting, which I need to stop doing because I have to move and I need to move this stuff because I need money. So I just wanted to kind of show you my shoes that are not listed. I can give you an amount about how much I paid and then how much I want to list them for. I have a pen and paper over here and my phone so I can kind of like look them up and show you what they would go for. But here I have them all just sitting right here. And it's mainly because I have more of an urge to thrift than I have an urge to list. I also have some shoes over here that are listed, and some things over in this corner over here are listed. They're like dresses, so I try to keep my dresses up on hangers um, in this closet. I'd like to get more things that I actually have listed back in the closet, so my whole idea is to move everything that is listed, which is currently stored elsewhere, up into this room so that I can start moving more inventory and having this as my listing area room, kind of like go to workplace. You know what I mean? So I decided I would go ahead and get this organized. There's some other YouTubers who are doing organization challenges for offices. I don't really have an office. I have what I call a den area, and it's already like organized enough as like it's a computer station and that's it. But like I said, I want to try to get everything into this area, um, maybe minus like my shipping stuff and everything, because that's actually in the garage and in the kitchen and elsewhere. I'd like to get everything basically into a certain area. So this is the room I would like to get into. So I'm just going to kind of turn the computer a little bit. Right behind me over here, this is a closet. I know it looks like I have a huge mess right here, but I actually took all this off of the chair. It is sorted. And realized that this is the only little bit of men's clothes that I have. Actually, there's a woman's pants there. I don't know why. I must have just put it there. But, on that one shelf, I thought I had way more, but it looks like I don't. This computer is sitting on a whole bunch of men's clothes that actually, belong to my husband that he doesn't want anymore, so I will be listing those. Um, but yeah, all that pile right there was on this chair, and it's mainly shorts. So I'd like to try to get that listed up to see if maybe some of it will sell. I know we're at the end of the season for summer, and I've actually started listing sweaters and starting to have more wintry stuff start to sell. So probably might have to just put that all in storage, but I would like to at least get some of the things listed because I do think some of them could still sell. Right behind me is, like I said before, where I have dresses, and then I have some ties I need to list. I have this listed. I think I have this listed. I might have taken it down because I kind of like it. I bought it for myself, but it's really big up here, but it's a really cute dress. And then this dress I've had forever, and I just want it to go. Like, I have it. I've had it on auction for 99 cents. It just won't go. I don't know why people don't want it. I mean, it's like a bridesmaid dress. Maybe that's why, but I paid too much for that. And then over here, this again. Let's see here. This is my shoe rack. That most of the things on there are listed except for the bottom part. So these are things that are listed. These pants aren't listed. They shouldn't go here. And then this stuff probably isn't listed either. Like I said, this is my death pile room. And then over here are my shoe racks that have all my shoes that are unlisted. So, like I said before, my object is to get everything in this room listed, hopefully sooner rather than later, so it can start moving. And for this video to be about me getting these shoes ready, because there are so many shoes in here, and I only try to pick up really good brand name shoes that people will buy. There will be some shoes in here that are not like good quality, and that's because they belonged to me at one point, but I have to sell them because they no longer fit my feet because of an injury that I got a couple years ago. My feet are no longer, I used to be an 8.5 to 9.5 on the large end, and now my feet are more like 10, a solid 10, whereas like some of my shoes that are 9.5 might fit if they were a little big on me to begin with. But a lot of them have high heels that I just can't wear anymore, and I was never really a big high heel fan. Like, these used to be mine, but like even the little kitten heel like this on the end, I just can't really wear that because then it hurts my knees because it was a knee and foot injury thing, so it just doesn't work out, which is really too bad because I really like these shoes. And I actually saw someone on eBay selling them for a size 10, but I still think that even that little heel, just it has to be like completely flat and cushioned, if that makes sense. And just anything open, I just am really worried about my feet now. So enough about my feet and shoes. But I'll go ahead and show you, and I'll write down the items so I can look at them. And I probably won't go through all the shoes because there's just really way too many, but I'll write down their names so then I can look at them and maybe later do a video about how I decide what to list them for. So I'll just go through. There's ones all over the ground and on the floor. You can't really see it because it just doesn't exactly work that way, but don't know if you can see some of the shoes. My screen are like down there. So I'll start with the shoes that are down there, and then I'll just tell you what they are and the brand name, and then why I decided to pick them up. So these shoes are Talbots. I picked them up. I think I paid $3 for them. I picked them up because they're really cute, and they kind of go with the new theme for my store. What I want to do is more nautical themed projects, not our products, but for like resale and ship, not only just because of reselling things, but for like the sailboat beachy theme things. And it has like red, white, and navy, and I just thought it was a really cool shoe. I think these are called, they have a special name, I'll have to look it up, but so I'm just gonna write Talbots on my piece of paper right here. And then I think they might be called like Esparil does or something like that. I don't really know what it's exactly called, but they're a size 7.5, so I'm gonna write that down. And then I'll also write like denim, because that would be a good descriptor, and maybe jute for the bottom, because they're the navy, red, and white. So I'm adding like all this information and in there. And normally I actually do have a what's it called, graphic organizer for shoes, but I didn't print them out today. I didn't think about it, and I just thought I'd write it all down here because I can just write it on one sentence. So if I was going to list this the way that Google Analytics would want me to list it, it would be something like Talbot's shoe. Putting shoe is very important in it, or the type of shoe. I can't tell you how many times I've not put shoe in my listing and then can't figure out why it doesn't sell. Well, I never put it was a shoe in there, or what kind of shoe it would be. So the type of shoe, women's 7.5, and then I could label other things like denim, jute, flats, because they're flats, slip-on. All these are keywords that you can think about as you do this. So I have those Talbots. These I need to wash the inside a little bit more before I list them. But these are Sperry Topsider sandals. So I'll write down Sperry Topsider sandals. I'm doing this quickly. And they just are a little bit dirty in the inside, and I got more shoe cleaner things. It's just the fabric. And so I'll clean that out, and then I'll spray them with Lysol disinfectant spray, and then I'll put them on up there because I have a whole thing. They're 11, and they're leather. Actually, these would be like flip-flops even. I have a whole shoe thing that I do for my shoes, which I might be able to make a video of that, doing that too. So my Sperry shoes, and they're men's. So then they would read something like men's Sperry flip-flop sandals leather, something like that. I'm getting thirsty. I should have gotten some water. I might have to go get that. So these are Skechers, and these are I guess like a flip-flop sandal as well, but a platform. So I'm just gonna write Skecher platform sandal. And then it's also important to like think about the color. You can say embellish because there's little jewels on it. embellished, and they're a size 7. So this will give me kind of an idea, embellished jewels on it. And all of the shoes in here, with exception of very, very few, I've only paid $5 or less for. If it was marked up like it was a really good brand, I will let you know. But other than that, I think the only things I have right now are ones I paid $5 or less for, or were mine. I have some Corkies. So I could say like Corkies, beaded. And I heard that Corkies was a good brand, and these are jellies, but I don't know if the jellies sell as well. But I just thought they were really pretty. And then these are a size 37, which I think is like a size 6. So these are cute. Cute jellies. So Corkies, beaded, jellies, flip-flops, and sandals. Flip-flops and sandals. Some people might say like thong, but I feel like that gets people confused. I don't know. I picked these up for myself, but again, because they're a little bit flat, these ballet shoes, these are Sam and Libby, and they're just too, don't have enough support in them for me. So Sam and Libby, and they're size 10 ballet flats. And they're also like leopard print, which is really cute. Can you guys see that? But they're also floral, or not floral, but they're like got different colors with the leopard print. So I'll put like animal print. And shoes like this, you can put in a padded flat rate bag. I do send mine in there like priority if they're over a certain pound or first class. I have these great mailers from eBay. Let me see if I can grab one. That I get with the free supplies every quarter. I pay a little bit extra to get the package of 100, and this one's a little bent because I had other stuff that fell on it. But they got double labels, so like you could use this, people could use this for a return if they wanted. I just take the tape off for both. I feel like it's more secure that way. It's a padded mailer inside. I can stick my shoes in it easily. And I do other things to my shoes before I like actually do that. And then this probably be like maybe 15 ounces or something. Maybe a little less, those 2 shoes. And I can do that with the padded mailers for priority. What I do with my shoes is I normally stick things up here in where the toe area is, like some tissue paper or some paper. And then I bag, depending on the type of shoe, like I will bag it and then send it, or I will bubble wrap it and then bag it. These I probably would just bag only because they're not like really special high end type of shoes. I mean, Sam and Libby is a good brand, but it's not, I mean, just like, I don't know how to say it without saying, like, I'm not going to bubble wrap these shoes. They don't feel like the type of shoes you should bubble wrap, is what I'm saying. They're flat, they're cute, but they're not like, I don't know, like these. I would probably bubble wrap these because these are calf hair. Like the materials on there are more durable than say these. That's what I'm trying to get at. So these are great. I think it's for 100 you can get, it's $36 or something. So I use my 25 and then pay a little extra for them. And I think that's gonna be what I'm getting this year, or this quarter. Sam Edelman shoes. I'll put this on here. So these I actually got Sam Edelman. And Sam and Libby is an off brand or off done of that, of Sam Edelman. So these are like suede and they're really, really soft. They need to be cleaned up a little bit more. I got these from the bins, but they're a size 9. They don't have a lot of wear on them. I really don't pick up shoes from the bins that often because normally when I get there, and even like there was like one day where they had a whole mess of shoes, and the shoes at the bins kind of gross me out. They're normally not in good shape. These are in good shape. And I thought they looked pretty nice, so I picked them up. But normally I just don't pick up shoes from the bin. So I would say like green, suede, and then 9. And these would be like flat sandals, something like that. And like I said, I'm going to clean them up a little bit more, clean up the suede, because I have suede cleaner. So if you ever see like suede shoes and they look really dingy or damaged, you can pick up suede cleaner and you can clean your shoes with them. I picked up suede cleaner one time for my husband because he had suede shoes and he threw up on them, but he just decided he was going to throw them away. But that's how I found out there was suede cleaner, because I looked up what do you do if you throw up on your shoes and they're suede, and suede cleaner popped up. So that's how I found that out. Let's see what else I got. Let's see. Here's another pair of suede shoes. These were also from the bins. They look like brand new. They're driving shoes. If you can see the bottom there. And they're also suede. They're called by Michael Shannon. I think these are men's shoes. It says 10, but they look really big for a 10. Drive on men's shoes. So they have like a certain name for it. So I would call them Michael Shannon Drive on Black Suede Driving Shoes. And then size 10. So I think that's a men's size 10. But I'll have to look that up. But I think so. I have these nice Cole Haans. They have like a basket weave kind of pattern on them and a tassel. These are men's shoes. Made in India. Size 8.5 men's. So then I would label these as, I'm just going to call it, what were they? Cole Haan. 8.5 basket weave tassel dress shoes, and then brown would go in there somewhere. These I've had listed before and they did not go well. I don't know why, but I guess like last year sometime people were saying that Rachel Roy was good, but then these are Rachel Roy, so I guess it's like Michael Kors. They have what is this called? Calf hair on the bottom of the platform with this nice gold piece back here. They're really cute. They don't look worn. It's like purple on the bottom. It's kind of hard to see, but nobody was interested in them, and I don't know why. I think maybe it was the pictures. It's also, shoes are really hard to ship too if they're not like great brands. So I think what I'll do is I'll put these over on Poshmark when I redo them, because then I can sell them for a lot less, but they'll still ship in a $6.49 package, because they're going to be under 5 pounds, and then I don't have to worry so much about people not wanting to pay $12 or however much this would cost for this shoe. Maybe more on the end of like 10 for this, but you know, if it's not a popular brand or it's too wild or too something, people are like, I don't want to pay more for shipping than the shoes. So that's that one. So I would write again, Rachel, and I'm spelling Rachel wrong, Roy, platform, black, velvet, calf hair, shoes, and they are, I could also put in there gold heels. I definitely am coming to my limit on Poshmark, definitely, and definitely on eBay even too. 9 on keywords, because Poshmark does not let you put any that many keywords in it. So on Poshmark it would be more like something like black, velvet, Rachel Roy, heels, something like that. These are some kangaroo shoes. I know I pulled them off my listed shelf. I took pictures for these a while ago, but I don't think I ever listed them, so I think I'll just take pictures again. They are brand new with tags, never been worn. I bought them for myself because they're a size 10 and I was needing some new size 10 shoes. They don't have a lot of support, so they just are not working for me. I thought it was really cute that they have a place that you can put money in your shoe like that though, and I bought these off Poshmark. Um, so because I bought them on Poshmark and I bought them in a bundle for kind of cheap, I will probably relist them on eBay. Um, their retail was $49 new, but they do have some issues. Like there's like a little brown spot right there that I might be able to take out with a Tide pen, but then it also has like this weird, I don't know if you can see it, but it's like a discoloration mark right there. So I'll have to disclose that it's like new with defects, but they've never been worn, and that's like the only thing that's wrong with them. So kangaroo tennis shoes or sneakers, new with tag, size 10. And the thing that kind of bugged me about when I had those and ordered them, the person decided that they weren't going to put the box in with them. Which, if I would have had the box with them, I could have resold them for more. I guess they figured that you don't want the box if you're buying it, but don't ever assume that your buyer doesn't want the box. If you show the box in your pictures, you should make sure that the box comes with it, because some people like to keep their shoes nice too. These are some Michael Jordan, not Michael Jordan, who is this? I forgot. It's something else, but these are Nikes, and something about like the crown is important. I had it all written down, but I totally forgot. Oh, it's LeBron James royal shoes. Now if these were a good size, like maybe a 10, I could make probably 80 or so on it, but as it is, they're a size 5.5 men's, so it's going to be more of like closer to a young man size. So I'm hoping for maybe 60 on them, because I think I did pay up for these. I can't remember. Maybe not. Maybe only 10 if I did pay up for them, but I don't think I paid up for them, because I don't normally, if I paid up for a shoe from Goodwill, it'll still have the sticker on it before it goes to the deep cleaners. So LeBron royal shoes, I think there's that, what did I say, size oh, does that say 8.5? 8.5. Well, that's not as bad. That is really an 8.5, and that's the US one. Yeah, maybe it's not so bad then. Still, 8.5 is small for men's. Alright. Let's see, we're going on 23 minutes here. I don't want to take up too much more of your time, so I'll just do like a couple more shoes that I see in front of me. Okay, so these are Salvatore Ferragamo Boutique. So I'll write that on there, Salvatore Ferragamo Boutique. And they are a narrow shoe. So they are an 8.5A, which is the narrow ones. So like my feet, I consider to be more wide. So I would need a shoe, if I was an 8.5, like more wider than this. So this is for someone who has very narrow feet. Very narrow feet. So it's a nice shoe. And then and this, I recently learned it was called something like, it's not exactly called a horse bit on this one because it's a little bit different, but I'm just going to add that horse bit on there and double check to see if with Salvatore Ferragamo's, if this is considered like a horse bit design. Let's see, we got, I always pick up really weird looking shoes. There is somebody at my Goodwill who has some fine taste in like alligator shoes, because this is not the first pair of alligator shoes, and I swear I had these listed, but I have not seen these come up in a long time, so I might have to relist these. Sorry, that was just like a side note. But these are Fortune from Liberty. They're men's. They're genuine leather, upper lining and sole. They're like a alligator print. Genuine leather, not alligator. It's important to distinguish. And they are a size 10.5, and they're called Article Liberty. So it has a name. Article Liberty 10.5, and they're white alligator print shoes. Okay. And then that's what the label looks like. I don't know if I've been showing the label at all. So that's the Fortune from Liberty one. And then, like I said, all these that I looked up before I bought. These are all brands that do sell well, but here I am just like not even showing you guys the shoes. So here's Sam and Libby. Michael, Shannon. Cole Haan. I'll show you the Rachel Roy, but remember I said this would not be one to pick up again. This is from a long time ago. Where is this? It's so hard to see. Okay. Don't worry about that then. Don't pick that one up. Talbots. I mean, I don't think I'll get much for them, but they look brand new. Sam Edelman. Corky's. Skechers. And then these LeBron shoes with the crown, the royal crown. Okay, and then of course Sperry's. Showing you quite a few. Actually, you can see the Sperry's better in there, I think. Maybe not. There you go. I really don't pick up Sperry's anymore because I can't move them to save my life. But that's a different type of thing. I have a dog over there. These are FootJoys. It's got a label in white somewhere. I don't know if you can see it, like up there. Yeah, maybe see it. Or here on the bottom, look, FootJoy. And my first sale ever on Poshmark was a pair of FootJoys, and I think I could have gotten more on eBay, but I was just so excited to make my first sale on Poshmark. I was like, whatever, you can have them for this price, because I didn't pay that much for them. So these are FootJoy, and they're golf shoes. Hey, you're not allowed in here. Back up. FootJoy golf shoes. I keep my dogs out of this room, and they look like they were never worn. And this is a size 10. White. And there is a special name for those shoes that have like the, I can't remember what it is, but they look like that. I can't remember what it's called. That's another one to look up. So far I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, back, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 on this page. So I'm just going to go ahead and rip out this page so I can use it, turn it over. Like I said, I don't want to take up too much more of you guys' time because it is getting on 30 minutes. And then I can do the second video where I can show you like how I would look them up and do that. But yeah, I think that's a good stopping point for now. 14 pairs of shoes, which I can show you in the new video. How to look them up, how to price them, and what they would all be there for. So just a real quick run through. So all these shoes that are on here, we've established that I paid $5 or less for. So there are some that I paid only $1 or $2 for. The Talbots would be something $1 or $2. The Corkies were $1 or $2. The Sam and Libby were $1 or $2. The Sam Edelman and the Michael Shannon were all under $3, and then the rest were all at $5 is what I'm going to say, because they were from my regular Goodwill. So that's my list, and what I'll do is I'll mark on this list after I go through and find them all what the price is, and I'm going to try for you guys to take pictures of these shoes that I just have done with y'all and create a listing, so when I go in and I look up the price, instead of just looking up the price and then coming back to it whenever, I will actually create similar, and then those 14 listings, I'll set them all up, and then I'll take the pictures of the shoes, and hopefully I'll be able to get them up within the next week or so. I'm really bad at getting things listed, and right now I still have a whole bunch of tops of pictures that I put together that I still have to get listed, so I will make the second video and start listing the shoes soon. So I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, because my camera is horrible, or if you just didn't like my video, you can give it a thumbs down too. That's okay. So see you guys later, and thanks for watching. Bye!